Wentwood Grange is a magnificent New Zealand thoroughbred stud and a great example of the best New Zealand has to offer. Coming into its 21st year of operation and run by Sean Dean and Lee Hawkins, this farm in recent years has produced the Doncaster winner Kermadec, Epsom winner Kolding, the Kingston Stakes winner Little Bridge and Oaks winner Gust of Wind. Quite an outstanding record for this family business, and these yearlings too were filmed in mid-December. Well, Dean, it's fabulous to have Wentwood Grange in our 2021 Karaka Yearling sale preview. Tell us a bit about the farm. It's just a beautiful family operation.
Yeah, look, we're very, very lucky. The whole family's involved. Mum and Dad obviously set it up in 2000, and then my brother and I have come home to run it, and the elder brother's also involved through the office as well. We're very fortunate to have all three of us involved. Yeah, we've grown to be over 600 acres here in Cambridge, and the farm, yeah, we run our own mares and foals, plus we take on some clients as well.
Well, you've sold some superstars over the years from Wentwood Grange. Kermadec, a Doncaster and George Main winner, now a successful sire of Montefilia, who won the Flight and the Spring Champion. Kolding won the George Main, the Epsom, the Kingston Stakes winner and Hong Kong star Little Bridge, and that's just the start of it.
Yeah, we've been very, very fortunate. We bred our first Group 1 winner was Miss Raggedy Ann, who won the Railway, and then Little Bridge won up in Ascot later on that year, which was the great start of an awesome role that we had. And then Kermadec came along. We had Gust of Wind we sold for clients, and she was obviously the last mare to beat Winks. And then Kolding and Kermadec, and yeah, we've been very, very fortunate to have some great horses. Valley Girl was a great homebred Group 1 winner for us as well. Now we've had a great start to this season again with Kolding winning a Group 1 and then the New Zealand Cup winner, but also with like stakes winners, High Emotion. She won the listed race there in the spring as well. And then we had Let's Karaka Deal, who was stakes placed, as well as Bonita Aurelia and Dragon Storm.
Well, we start with lot 440 by Ifraj from High Joy. Now, this filly is by a wonderful sire in Ifraj. He's now, of course, a sire of sires and a very good broodmare sire. This filly is from the High Chaparral mare High Joy, who's a half-sister to Emperor Bonaparte, so the family of the great Bone Crusher, and also a half-sister to the Ansett Classic winner High Emotion and New Zealand Oaks Prelude winner Elate. So really strong pedigree, and by Ifraj.
Yeah, she's a mare who's made a terrific start at stud, as you mentioned, with two of her first three foals being stakes winners, and Diamonds and Bubbles has won 5 races, which was her first foal. This filly she's got a lot of High Chaparral about her. She really moves terrifically and just floats along.
Lot 441 is by Caravaggio from Highland Lights. This filly is from the first crop of the fabulous European sprinter Caravaggio. He's by Scat Daddy, one of the world's great speed influencers. And this is a half-sister to dual Group 2 winner Aberdeen, who was also twice Group 1 placed. And really importantly, only 2 dams on the page.
Yeah, again, she's been a terrific mare for us. We raced our Aberdeen, who won a couple of Group 2s for us. She's in our broodmare paddock. She's in foal to microphone. And this filly, yeah, by Caravaggio, we love that Scat Daddy blood. Yeah, look, she's a really strong type. She's a lot more forward and probably more precocious than our Aberdeen was. Again, she's a later foal, but it definitely doesn't stop the way she moves or the natural muscle that she possesses.
Lot 110 by Brazen Bow from Shenandoah. This colt obviously by a Coolmore Stud Stakes winner who has one of the top colts in Australia at the moment in North Pacific. And Shenandoah is a half-sister by Darcy Brahma to Minaj, who was a winner of the William Crockett Stakes. So this is just a first foal, and great to see an Australian stallion such as Brazen Bow involved in the pedigree. We
were fortunate enough to race the mum, and she was Group 2 placed for us with Trent and Natalie. And then she retired to stud, and we've always been massive fans of Brazen Bow. Look, he's not the most fertile, but we were lucky that she was a young mare, and there's only one Brazen Bow in the sale, one colt, and he's a fabulous colt.
Lot 563 is by Tavistock from Ms Seneca Rock. This colt is very close relation to the previous colt too. And the Tavistocks, they're just priceless now, aren't they, after he was sadly lost to the industry, and he's been a wonderful stallion. The dam of this colt is a US Stakes winner, and this is the half-brother to William Crockett Stakes winner Menage, and group place getter, as we talked about, the dam of the previous colt in Shenandoah.
Yeah, we've had quite a few Tavistocks through the farm, but this boy here just possesses a lot of strength, natural muscle. He's a lot stronger than a few of the ones that we've had through the farm. We love this colt, and obviously Tavistock has had an amazing spring, siring the Derby winner.
Lot 308 is by Almanzor from Champagne Katie. The colt's one of the first of the Almanzors. We know he was a European champion by Wootton Bassett, and of course Wootton Bassett's going so well, he's been bought by Coolmore. The dam's by Darcy Brahma. Well, he's had a sensational year with his offspring. And Champagne Katie, she won twice. She's a half-sister to stakes winner Brown Eyed Grace. And the third dam, the good filly Katie Louise. So great family. And Almanzor received some wonderful mares for this first crop of yearlings.
We've been absolutely thrilled with the way that this colt has progressed over the last few months. The mare has got off to a really unlucky start. Unfortunately, her first two foals died before they were two years old, which doesn't help her pedigree. So her first living foal has only had the one start and ran fourth on debut. Jamie Richards has got that, and he's very happy with the way that she's come along. We've retained the second foal out of the mare, who's a reliable man filly, and then this colt, he's lovely in every way, and very excited to see the rest of the Almanzors if they look as good as he does.
And we finish with a lovely colt, lot 194, Savabeel from Valley Girl. So it's always great having sons and daughters of Savabeel in a Karaka draft. Of course, the reigning New Zealand champion sire. He gets the very best of mares, and this is certainly one of them. Valley Girl, a winner of the Group 1 Herbie Dyke Stakes. A fabulous mare. The second dam, Lee Valley, she won the Cuddle Stakes. So it's a really strong dam side, as you'd expect, with the more recent crops by Savabeel.
Exactly. We sold the half-sister last year for 500,000. She was the highest priced filly at Karaka, and she went to Chris Wallace Stables, Guy Mulcaster, so we're very excited to see how she runs over there in Australia. But this colt, again, she's left a lovely type. He's a really fluid mover, gets across the ground, strong hind quarter, big strong shoulder, and he's developing and growing and maturing all the time, so very excited by him as well. It's obviously, as the whole world's changed in the last 9-12 months, we're just going to have to wait and see. We're very fortunate that we've raced a few nice fillies in the past few years, and it's exciting to have their progeny at the sales. And yeah, look, New Zealand Bloodstock, as always, will do a fantastic job of promoting it across the world. And look, the Ready to Run sale was very strong, and hopefully we can use that and bounce off that, and fingers crossed that we end up having a good sale. But as you know, the New Zealand Thoroughbred has had an amazing spring. Everyone can buy quality, value for money horses out of New Zealand, so hopefully that puts us in good stead.
Another younger operation we welcome to our 2021 Nzb Karaka Yearling sale preview is Woburn Farm. These yearlings, filmed in mid-December, follow in the footsteps of other great pinhook results for Hannah Kettlety and Adrian Stanley, with recent Woburn Farm graduates including accomplished Melbourne group performer She's a Thief and Master Montaro, a winner at Sha Tin on Hong Kong International Race Day. Adrian, Hannah and yourself, you have a load of experience in the industry. Hannah was originally a horse dentist. Unfortunately, she has a broken ankle at the moment, so we can't see her. But, you know, you've both been really good at running the property. You learnt from the best yourself at Cambridge, Waikato, Trelawney and Coolmore over the years.
Yeah, myself and Hannah set this property up 9 years ago. So it's been a long haul. We're still developing and little bits and pieces to go. Hannah's a qualified vet nurse and horse dentist, which is very handy, and we worked for a lot of top farms and studs around New Zealand and Australasia and Hannah in England. We put all the positives out of all those farms and brought it back to here, and it's working a treat, I think.
With horses such as She's a Thief, a multiple Melbourne winner, and not far off in the Cochrane and the How Now Stakes, and Master Montaro, David Hayes' exciting son of Toronado in Hong Kong.
She ran a great race for fourth in the Karaka Millions, nearly pulled it off. Yes, gave us a great thrill. Just like She's a Thief, we believe in every pinnock we buy. We decided to stay in for 10%, that turned into 15%. He went on and won his first start, and the offers came in from Hong Kong that were just too good to refuse.
And it's really great to see that the legendary Sir Patrick Hogan has some yearlings with you. I mean, that's a huge testament to what Hannah and yourself are doing.
The way I learnt stuff at Cambridge Starters, we introduced that here in the farm as well, and it works well, and we're very happy that Patrick approached us to prepare his horses.
Looking at the draft for 2021, we start with lot 487 by Tavistock from La Belle Beale. Tavistock, we know, of course, a great loss to New Zealand with his international successes, and it's really great to see a young daughter of Zabeel with only her second foal. I mean, that blood is pure gold these days. La Belle Beale's a half-sister to Singapore Stakes winner Intercept, and from the family of Victoria Derby winner Second Coming.
Yeah, he's a lovely free-moving Derby type of horse. Anybody looking for a Derby horse, he's got to be on the list. Lovely, big and strong and balanced. Tavistock, yeah, he's a big loss to our industry. We really needed him still here. That's horses, and the next one will come along pretty quickly, hopefully. But if anybody wants a proper Derby horse, I think this is the guy.
Lot 52 by Written Tycoon from Pussy O'Reilly. It's great to see a son of Written Tycoon in the sale. There are only two of them catalogued, and he continues to get great results, such as obviously the star colt Ole Kirk, and he's also becoming a top sire of sires, Written Tycoon. Pussy O'Reilly, she was a stakes winner, Group 1 placed, and a full sister to another top filly in Pussy Willow. She's a Catch is a recent winner from the family too. It's the Valpolicella Ready to Lift family. Great pedigree.
Yeah, it's a great pedigree. Written Tycoon, well, he did an enormous spring, didn't he? And this colt here, he's a lovely athletic walking colt. I'd say he'd be a lovely late 2-year-old, and then he'll be a better at 3. I really like him. He's got a bit of class about him.
Lot 346 by Shalar from Diamante. The colt's by a son of Invincible Spirit. Now, Shalar's off to a flying start at Arrowfield. Sharrock won the Breeders' Plate at Randwick, the first 2-year-old race of the season. And this is, of course, Sir Patrick Hogan's wonderful 8-carat family. The colt's dam is a half-sister to the star filly Queen of Diamonds and to Love Tessa. Third dam, Tristalove. You know, so many Group 1 winners have descended from that wonderful mare.
This colt is well balanced, very light on his feet, lovely smooth action, goes right deep into the 8-carat family. What is Sir Patrick's best breed. This guy, lovely and precocious, and Shalar's doing a great job at start, isn't he, for an early young sire.
Lot 507 by Ifraj from Legra Moor. This colt's by a sire who's doing a wonderful job, and now also as a sire of sires. The colt's dam is by the huge stallion influence Commands and was a winner twice. This is her first foal, and he's a grandson of one of New Zealand's truly great fillies, the 1,000 Guineas winner Katie Lee, who went on and beat the boys in the 2,000 Guineas.
This family I just love. It goes back to Miss Jessie J, Miss Catella. It's probably one of the best families in New Zealand has produced, and just keeps producing winners and black type horses. This guy here, he's got great bone, very strong, well balanced as well. Yeah, he's a lovely colt.
Lot 73 is by No Nay Never from Rockaroo. No Nay Never just continues the great Scat Daddy sprinting line as a Group 1 winning 2-year-old in France. The colt's dam is by the great Fastnet Rock, and from a 6-time Group winner in the US in Randaroo. It's Rockaroo's first foal. It's a really interesting international family, isn't it?
This guy here is very strong. He's got a lot more growing to do still, just before Christmas. He looks like he's going to be a lovely 2-year-old, and then I reckon as a 3-year-old he's going to hit a mile easy. No Nay Never's done a great job up in Europe, and he's come down here to Southern Hemisphere. And Te Ake, I've got a good horse called Need I Say More. Looks like a top-line sprinter. And as you get older, I'd say he'll be in the Group 1 sprints here in New Zealand and hopefully in Australasia. This guy is by No Nay Never out of a Fastnet Rock mare as well, so we thought we'll bring him from Australia here to Karaka, and hopefully it appeals to buyers here.
Lot 197 is by Tavistock from Viama. This filly, another one by the great Tavistock, the son of Montjeur. Viama's by Darcy Brahma, who's just had a standout year again this year. And the filly's a close relation to two beautiful mares, Basami Mucho and Gold Lottie.
Yeah, this filly's just class, we think. Myself and Hannah just loved her when we first spotted eyes on her. A lot of Darcy about her. She's lovely, big, strong, athletic, and just moves well. She's got the great attitude. It's got the right attitude to be a top racehorse. Yeah, we had to start our preparation a month earlier this year. We just had to get them a little bit more forward. We'll be transparent as always. Agents they've been very well received by all the local agents and the ones that are going to Australia, like Dean Hawthorne, Guy Mulcaster, and young agents like Bevan Smith and Dylan Johnson. So they've been flat out with parading, and they've all been well behaved, and some great comments. So it's all been good.
I hope you've enjoyed picking your favourite yearlings who'll go on to win big Group 1s, certainly some of them here at Royal Randwick. Don't miss the live 2021 Nzb Karaka Yearling sale on the New Zealand Bloodstock website from the 24th to the 28th of January. Thanks for watching. I'm Caroline Searcy. I look forward to seeing these babies go on and conquer the world.